So today we are doing butterfly sweeps. So regular butterfly sweep is you grab the elbow on one side, then come around on the inside, grab the belt or the hip. On the side that you grab the elbow, you want to put your head into the shoulder, and you want to load them up, so pull them in, and then sweep to the side that you have the elbow. So then second alternative is if they try to keep separation by grabbing your knees. So you break the grip on one side, drag that arm across, so say you are grabbing with your right arm, you're dragging his right arm across his body to your side. Then your left arm grabs the elbow, traps the elbow. Then your right hand grabs his knee, and then you butterfly sweep to the left side. Okay, so third variation, same thing. You do the arm drag, and then he pulls the arm back. Okay. Third variation is when he knows that you are going to sweep. So after you do the arm drag, he knows you're going to sweep. So he knows that you're going to sweep to his right. So, and he knows that you need to pick up your right leg in order to sweep him. So he pushes down on your right knee. He pushes down on your right knee. So then you sweep in that direction. So because he's pushing on your right knee, now your right hand can come up, grab his elbow on that side, and then you sweep to your right this time. So that's the third variation. Fourth variation is he does the same thing. So you collar drag. He breaks the sleeve grip. He breaks the sleeve grip. So he retracts his right arm. So you follow. You get a cross collar grip, and then you trap that arm and sweep to that side, right? Or you sweep to the other side. Your right arm goes across. Yeah, it has to be to that side because, so it would be to your left. Otherwise, he would post with his left arm. Pretty sure. And then going to the back is also an option. So once you have that collar, you can pull and then come up and go around to the back. So that's the fourth variation. Fifth variation is the same setup. He pulls back the arm that got dragged, and then you get the collar drag, and then this one's a submission, not a sweep. So you can either do a cross collar choke, so you would scoot your knees, your butt over a little and do a cross collar choke, or cross collar choke fails because he is pushing against your arm. So so you have your right arm cross collar, you scoot over to the right a little bit, and then your left arm comes up to do the cross collar choke. So he pushes your left arm, the second arm, away to protect himself, and you pull him through. So you're pulling his left arm through. Then so then you put pressure on his left shoulder, and you cock your right wrist. So the pressure is on the far side with your right wrist, and the near side is you putting pressure on his shoulder, driving his shoulder into his neck. And then your left arm comes around and just stabilizes against the back of the top of his back. You're not even putting pressure with your left arm really. It's the pressure from your right wrist, and then your shoulder or chest is driving into his left shoulder. So there's 5 variations on the butterfly sweep. Yeah, rolling was kind of normal. Then I rolled with Enrique after, and Slim was showing us some stuff. So I just noticed that Enrique said that I'm the only person he could re-guard from side control. But then I said he's the only person I had trouble with holding down in side control, which doesn't make that much sense. If I'm the only one he can escape from, and he's the only one I can't control, something doesn't add up. So we were thinking that, well, the problem is that I go for the underhook on the far side, and then he frames into my face, and then that keeps me away, and then he's able to push me out. Enrique's much bigger than me also, so I don't think I can put as much pressure on him because his arms are so thick. So what Slim was saying is, first of all, I'm pushing into his frame with his neck. So what I should do is try to get my chin down and then push against the wrist side, not the elbow side. The elbow side is the strong side. So if I get my chin down and push down on his wrist, I'm collapsing his frame. So he can't do that. Then also I should be going to knee on belly. And then my knee on belly was also not good. It's too low. So he's saying like the point of my knee should be on the sternum. I had it on the belly. What else? So knee on belly. And then he's also saying that I need a plan. Like I shouldn't just be trying, like my goal shouldn't be like, oh, maintain side control. It should be actually to do something. So when I'm in side control, I should be thinking of going to knee on belly or going to north-south. So he said, deal with the frame, go to knee on belly. If he tries to escape from knee on belly, then go to north-south. And by doing that, if I do that, I'll be like a step ahead of him. Well, I won't necessarily be a step ahead of him, but if I don't do that, I will be a step behind him. So just I need to be more proactive. And then also, what that does, by being more proactive, it doesn't allow the opponent to use his weight on me, weight or strength on me. Yeah, so, yeah, and then, so then one time he asked me what technique I was trying to use, and I was like, I don't know, because all I was trying to do was like consolidate position. But all that does is allow the opponent to like catch up. You know, so if you're a step ahead and you're just trying to consolidate position, it allows the opponent to catch up. Then he also noted that I don't really have a killer instinct. There was like one time when like I relaxed for a second and made sure Enrique was okay. So there's that. One more thing. Yeah, on belly. Oh, the other thing is, so after he said that I should have a technique in mind, so Enrique was going to turtle, and I was like, oh, I want to do clock. But I was more than that, like a front headlock. So then I was like, how do I get into a clock choke from front headlock? Like that's what was going through my head. And I kind of like froze while I was like trying to figure it out. And then Enrique got back into guard. So it's just like a huge thing is just getting into knowing how to get into positions from where you are, right? Like if I'm in front headlock, clock is somewhat available. It's not right there, right? So either I gotta know that I gotta know how to get into the position I want to get into in order to get to clock, or from the position I'm in, I need to have that menu. Like, why am I even considering clock choke if I need to do it like another, if I need to move around more? But yeah, so it felt unfamiliar because we were moving faster. Like if we're rolling slower, it's easier for me to have a plan or be able to like consider the options. But then that also allows the opponent to be more physical and whatever. But if I move faster, it keeps me more out of danger. But I need to process things faster. So, but I think it makes more sense to move faster, but within the positions that I'm familiar with. Or move faster and don't go for submissions. This might actually be the right thing, is move faster but don't go for submissions, or just stay within, advancing position. Just keep advancing positions quickly, which allows me to stay out of trouble, and it makes him move around more, so then more things will open up. I think that's the best option. It's just to keep moving, be proactive, don't commit to anything that I'm not sure about. If I'm in doubt, just move to a superior position and wait for something to open up that I'm familiar with.